All right, wait one more minute. Excuse me. Is there a way to view open PRs in ZenHub, or is it easier just to go to GitHub?
I think you just have to go to GitHub.
Yeah.
No, I think you can. You just the default view we have doesn't include PRs. Like they can be viewed from ZenHub though.
Yeah, but if you're like reviewing the code or whatever, it's just going to pop you back out to GitHub anyways.
Oh, I don't think we're going to review any code here. I thought we were just trying to triage the open PRs.
Gotcha.
Correct. Yeah, we were just looking to triage things.
Yeah, then in that case, you can definitely add them.
Let's see. What's the right filter that I need to mess with?
Sorry, the dog was barking. I thought it was, yeah, there you go. Show on board, pull requests.
All right. 134 pull requests.
Wow. Doesn't
It's including core
right.
plans.
Yeah, you
That does
probably
that is
turn core
correct.
plans off.
All right. All right. Welcome, everybody. Today is February 5th. This is our weekly habitat triage meeting. Generally, it'd be triaging open issues, but this week it looks like there's no open issues that need triage. So we are going to triage some open pull requests and start trying to work down our list of open PRs. So I'm looking at habitat and builder repos at the moment, and there are, what, 31 open PRs? Any preference? Should we go oldest first?
Yeah.
Everybody. Automate testing for plans. This was open in September. Let's see. Is this core plans? Is this looks like this is core plans.
It says it has a core plans component, but this is
Okay.
the habitat part of it.
Let's see.
It's a pretty in-depth and long. It's been open since September-ish, I think.
Yep.
So I looked through this the other day, and I think Scott's looked through it, and Nell has also looked through it, so they can probably also provide context. The only issue that I have with this is that it was not like we have a need for testing in plans, and like for sure as a feature, we need it's a feature that needs to be delivered. The only concern that I have with this PR is that we didn't have any product input on it because it was unsolicited.
Mm-hmm.
So it will require like some extensive testing of what the UX feels like, and I think it will require some input from product on whether or not they feel like, and UX from that matter, whether or not they feel like this is the appropriate shape and if it actually accomplishes what we need the feature to accomplish. Scott, did you have anything you wanted to add about this?
No, I think you hit it on the head there, Ian.
Okay. Let's see. Scott, do you want to work with me and we can go talk to Phil and UX and?
Yep.
Okay. I'll sign us. Signees. Yeah. All right. So this is copies Etsy input RC in Studio if available. Also open in September. Looks like it might fix a bug in Studio. Looks like Chris has some context maybe.
So for anybody that's watching this recording or that's watching this stream, if you don't know what the whole background on this, there's an issue that got opened that was specifically about just the way that the keyboard behaves inside the studio, and like there are things that because we don't have an input RC, we don't have like a basic input RC inside the studio or in any of the containers that we generate. You can't like do things like press control forward or press control backwards or use, home and end keys. There are like certain things that you would expect to be able to do that you might do on a regular terminal that when you get into the studio, you just can't do them. So that's kind of where this came from. It's just a quality of life kind of PR. It probably has very, very minimal impact. I think Chris commented on it at one point about asking why don't we just develop our own lightweight input RC file that we can, there you go, that we can just kind of use universally. And I don't know if Romain ever did that or not.
I think there's a concern around going library line.
The state where we're at is just that it was waiting on more input from CM.
Okay.
If you scroll to the end.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, perfect. Okay, I will assign this to CM and follow up with.
Oh yeah. So it does sound like he actually followed through with the request as well. So this could be an easy merge.
Good. Thank you. Thank you for the context again.
Sure.
So bin linking stubs. This is open October. This PR creates a stub script in Hab bin links, which is used instead of a direct link when bin linking.
These might go faster if we scroll to the end, because most of them it's pretty clear who it's waiting on.
Absolutely. Okay. This is waiting on Fletcher.
Yeah, Fletcher's going to be the context holder on this one. We had a conversation a while back about this. We've had a conversation about this on the team a few times, which is effectively like when you have package exec something, you don't get all of the pathing necessarily as you would expect to, versus like calling a binary directly out of a path. And so I think this is kind of an attempt for those sim links to just basically have a wrapper that can preserve some of that behavior in a same way. So, but yeah, Fletcher's the context holder on this one.
Perfect. Use BusyBox commands directly in Studio Setup.
We should get this merged.
There's definitely comments that are visible in GitHub that are not showing up in ZenHub. I'm not really sure why.
That's not good.
But yeah, this is also waiting on Fletcher.
Okay.
It might behoove us just to switch to the actual GitHub interface.
Happy to do that. Give me a second.
We want pull requests, not issues.
Thank you. Okay. Use sup run instead of have sup run and demo. We don't have context on this issue here. I can open.
This is documentation type stuff.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, it solves the. I think this solves the problem that he initially set up to solve, but we realized like there could be better context added. But like, I don't know. I'm of the opinion that if it's not making it worse and it is making it marginally better, we should just merge it. But
you want to take this one again?
Sure.
Probably helps if I sign into GitHub. Can you go ahead and sign it, or I can do it in GitHub too.
Yeah, I can also just grab it here.
Okay. Thank you. Use atomic writer from Habitat Core. This makes use of the new atomic writer in Habitat Core. Majority of these calls were not f-syncing the related files before the rename. This means that in the case of power loss, it's possible to see partially written files after reboot, even if this function returned without error. This fixes an issue.
I think the CM just had some still open questions for Stephen.
Okay.
I approved.
And the PR, the related PR core hasn't merged yet either, which is a prerequisite for this one.
As I mentioned, okay, this one.
Yeah. It looks like John had some feedback for Stephen, and he just hasn't had time to get back to it.
Okay. That's PR 81.
I would imagine, though, that this is definitely something we want at some point.
I can follow up with Stephen and make sure he's aware that we can get the stuff merged when he gets the feedback wrapped up. We're on some more documentation for dependent plans.
Yeah, we tend to end up with orphaned documentation PRs when people who are employees who are working on documentation become no longer employees.
Okay, looks like this one's ready to go. John, can you take this one and make sure the doc you're happy with? Is this like literally?
I don't think I'm an expert there.
Okay.
I'm not sure who would be other than Fletcher.
Okay. I'll send it to Fletcher. Create multiple issue templates, an update for GitHub integration. Looks like this is mostly internal.
I thought we already had issue templates. Is there something new here from what we have currently?
No, what happened was I added the issue, I opened the PR, nobody merged the PR, and then somebody opened another PR to add them after I did and merged that one. That's what happened.
All right, that was me. I didn't realize there was already an open issue or PR. My apologies.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, we can I mean, so that PR that I have, it's like standardized with the same stuff that's in the builder issue templates. So we can either change the builder issue template so that we've got something unified, or we can leave it as is, whatever you all want to do with it.
Preference from y'all?
It seems good enough to me as is.
Cool. Let's just close this then.
Perfect. Ian, can you close this one for me?
Yes, I can.
Thank you. Don't need that. Adds LD library path and well-known aggregate bars. This is an issue. Anyone have context on this? Looks like Chris was involved.
Yeah, I would agree that CM seems to know the most about that one.
Let's see, this is 58. Okay. I'm just making notes. I'll go and reconcile my notes after this meeting.
That one's done. It just is waiting on merge.
Okay. I assume James has that under control.
I think the rest of the PRs at this point, at least in the Habitat repo, are relatively recent, like within the last couple weeks.
Looks that way. Okay. That's probably good for clearing out some of the older PRs that we have. I can take a look at the builder repo.
Yeah, pretty much everything newer than that is really just sitting behind the merge freeze right now.
Okay. It looks like there's only a couple here for builder.
Yeah, I don't know what we want to do with Garrett's old branch there. I don't know if that's Salim, if you have an opinion on that, or if we want to.
Yeah. We want to keep it. Shadi's going to look at it. So
Okay.
she had a couple of small things she's ramping up. That'll be one of the next things for her to look at.
Okay. Sounds good. Any other repos we should look at, Scott? Is there any value in going through core plans?
We can also look at the core repo.
Thank you. So this is annotate version pins in Cargo Toml, opened by Fletcher.
Yeah, it's just waiting on him to make requested changes.
And another change from Stephen here. Add FS atomic writer and FS atomic write bytes.
Yeah, this is the one that was the prerequisite for his PR on Habitat.
Actually, yes, it is. Okay.
And then everything else is just waiting on the merge freeze as well.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. I think that is everything we have for this week. Have a great week. Thank you.